Inside the most expensive house ever. The most expensive house on the planet is in the city of Mumbai, India, not far from the poverty-stricken slums in the famous Altamont road shacks. Antilia, the most expensive house ever created, has 27 floors and extends 568 meters in height, ensuring a massive structure with privileged views of the Arabian Sea. In technical terms, the house is the second most expensive residential property in the world, considering that Buckingham Palace is worth about $5 billion. However, Buckingham Palace is considered a property of the Crown, while Antilia is a private residence and the most expensive private residential property on the planet. There are several double or triple height ceilings in this house, so the 27-story skyscraper looks more like a 50 or 60-story building. Can you imagine living in a house as tall as an ordinary 27-story building? Visible on some of the lower floors, there is a multi-level car park that can accommodate 168 vehicles, including low-cash Specials Air S5 Core Maybach, a car for very important people. Somewhere in that parking lot, there is also a gas station just for him. But if cars are not your style, don't worry. The house also has 3 helipads positioned on the roof. Let's say few things says billionaire like more than one helipad on the roof. Both private car parking and the helipad are violations of Mumbai's residential status, but as far as we can tell, no one forces billionaires to do anything. They are above the law. You'll find an extravagant lobby consisting of 9 elevators. Further up is a 2-story recreation center with an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a gym, a bar, a dance studio, and a yoga studio. As you continue to climb, you will end up entering a spa and a ballroom. The ballroom is adorned with several crystal chandeliers that cover 80% of the ceiling, leaving a shameful 20% exposed and unadorned to capitalize on entertainment. In addition, there is a cinema with a capacity for 50 spectators, several balconies and terraces with lush gardens throughout the house. The vegetation attached to the sides of the building aims to absorb sunlight, in order to keep the interior as fresh as possible. Continuing, the house comes equipped with an ice room, equipped with a snow generator designed to imitate one of the wonders of winter, a creative addition that rivals only people like Willy Wonka. Important religious and billionaire themes. The immaculate structure was designed by the architects Perkins and left Chicago, and the interior design was overseen by an Australian company called Lighting Holdings. Although the 37,000 square meter building houses only 6 people, it should also make room for a large team of cooks, cleaning people, and security guards. Considering the unique shape of the skyscraper and the fact that its construction costs are neither 7 nor 8 but 11 digits, it would be a fair assumption to assume that the design of the house is symbolic, or at least, on purpose. And what assumption will be correct? This incredible structure was meticulously crafted with a Hindu influence and generously mixed with religious symbolism in the 27 stories. There are 6 sections of the house designed to reflect earth, water, fire, air, sound, and light. These elements have been placed from the bottom up to imitate not Nickelodeon's Avatar The Last Airbender, but the spiritual ascension. Throughout the mansion, there are 2 recurring symbols, the sun and the lotus, intended to represent rebirth. The materials used to represent these themes include marble crystal and mother of pearl. There is a temple in the house where the family of 6 will pray regularly. There are also many statues of Hindu deities throughout the house, including the Hindu god Ganesh, venerated as the obstacle remover, and Shiva, the Hindu deity who destroys to make way for a new creation. Along with religious themes and the symbols of the lotus and the sun, the house would have been inspired by the Atlantic Ocean. The owner of the $2 billion home is Mukesh Ambani, an oil titan who is president of Reliance Industries and the wealthiest man in India. Mukesh is responsible for a 1/5 of India's exports, which is absolutely outrageous, considering that India represents a 1/3 of the Earth's population. Mukesh's father created a company that became the world's largest producer of polyester fibers and yarns. Mukesh has multiplied his heritage many times to become one of the richest men in all of Asia for years. He was a member of the 10 richest people in the world, and during an increase in India's stock market in 2007, he was considered the richest man on the planet. Recently, he has dropped comfortably to 20th place. Mukesh is worth $4.1 billion and is 61 years old. From the list, Mukesh is one of the only 2 individuals in Asia to win a place on the list of the 20 richest people in the world. Mumbai is the commercial capital of India and is also called the city that never sleeps, because I think they did not know that slogan had already been used. The city is also home to the entertainment industry in India, so it is commonly known as Bollywood, another thing that they stole from the United States. Although the city is home to the most expensive house in the world, unfortunately, it is also home to the largest slum in the world. The popular film Slumdog Millionaire was set in Mumbai. The public reception of the creations of the houses has been harsh. At best, I believe, offending the neighbors is the standard when you are creating a house worth more than $1 billion. Social inequality? But there are certainly justifications for any offense in this particular case. I must admit, although the house was built on the city's richest strip of land, it's hard not to notice the contrast in a city like Mumbai, with so much poverty just blocks away. Jian Prakash told the New York Times in 2010 that the house is, in a way, a reflection of how the rich are turning their faces away from the city of Mumbai. 40% of children under the age of 5 are underweight. The difference between rich and poor is as sharp and wide here as anywhere else in the world. Still, there are some that bring to light the Ambani family's acts of charity, which include the creation of a hospital when discussing the family's moral responsibilities, not to mention numbers from philanthropic endeavors, especially by Nita Ambani, Mukesh's wife, which is great at everything, but no one will ignore the gigantic mansion that soars over the city or any of Mukesh's indulgences. In addition to the mansion, Antilia Mukesh bought his wife an Airbus for $60 million. He had the jumbo passenger jet refurbished, with a living room, a satellite TV in the bedroom, a sky bar, and a spa. Unlike most families that are worth billions, the Ambani family has only one home. Mukesh and Anita's children studied at universities in the United States. Aisha, the eldest daughter, is a recent graduate from Yale. Her twin brother, Akash, and her younger brother are studying in Brown University, meaning the whole family has had access to the academic elite. That's all I have about the most expensive house in the world. And then, what did you think of this house? Would you live in it? Tell us in the comments. If you liked the video, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.